So, whatever. Start over. Welcome to Anima Gate of Memories, guys. Well, first order of business is, as always, to visit the prison. But this time we're going in the front door. This way. Yes, I am. Hey, Fricta. I don't have a user list on this screen, so I can't actually see who's in the chat unless they say something. I didn't leave... No, I didn't. Okay. Thought for a second I'd left it open on my computer, but nope. Do it. Yes, there's a reason we're going in this way. You'll see in a moment. Ugh. Regret. Oops. I got impatient. I forgot to look up how to get past that death trap I was having trouble with last week. Ah, oh, damn it. Ah, come on, Nick. Focus! I'm tired. I was up late last night watching Iron Fist. Crap! I went the wrong fucking way! I wanted to go this way. Damn it! I wanted to go this way. Yes, there's a reason for it. Ugh. I hate it when I do that. The reason we came here is because we're looking for this guy.
So it is done. The circle is closed.
What circle?
Here is the last fragment. Once you have it, if you are able to understand its meaning, we will meet again. I hope to see you soon, World Walkers.
A new report. Let's take a look. Wrong button. That button. Reports. Ooh, we've got all of the War in the Shadows. What's this? Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. You know what? Let's take a look at some lore, shall we? Okay, it's not going to read it out for us. Without a doubt, the conflict against the entity known as Baal has been the biggest secret war. After all, it's the one which had the largest number of supernatural forces and entities participate in all of Gaia's history. Its scale was such that in some occult circles, they call it the true war in the shadow, considering the others a pale reflection of this event. The war took, I'm going to say, place, not part, during the 5th century, but the conflict was foreshadowed 1 decade before by Herael Grimoire, the high saint who created the prophecy of the messengers of the end. Either way, it's difficult to determine the exact moment in which Baal started to act. For decades, several events escalated around the world, even if no one, not even the biggest powers and organizations in the world, realized that there were links between them. A pattern which repeated itself and was auguring darker times. Negligibly, a subtle wave of fatality began to cover the world, while in the shadows a dark voice whispered unspeakable words. Following the instructions left by her lost sister Herael, the Saint Eliane Grimoire, fiancée of the future Emperor Elijah Giovanni, investigated those events, working together with the Order of Nathaniel and other secret organizations. Thus, she was the first to realize what was really going on. Something evil beyond all imagination was manifesting in the world. It was one thing to have such knowledge, it was another altogether to do something about it. The actions of that nameless enemy were infuriatingly subtle and its goals completely unknown. So fighting it was just impossible. What you talking about, Frichter? Although many organizations investigated Grimoire's suspicions, they didn't take them seriously enough, which only served to create an atmosphere of unease among those who dwelled in the supernatural underworld. At that time, without understanding what they were facing, some occultists theorized that it was a forgotten god from ancient times which was preparing to come back. Ironically, a large number of infernal entities, including the most important demonic nobility, became very active thinking along the same lines, and if they acted in the name of that unknown force, they could claim a place by its side once it revealed itself. That drove everything into even greater chaos, making it impossible to tell apart the actions of the demons from those of the real enemy. Meanwhile, oblivious to everyone, that nameless thing had already spread its wings beyond everyone's comprehension. Its presence contaminated many places of power, all the while corrupting those who would become its future agents. Finally, its first direct... is that what you're up to, Frick? Its first direct action was 13th of November of the year 479, when it consumed completely the infernal domain of Astaroth, the greatest demon king of all time, and used all the infernal power accumulated in that grim realm to give birth to its personal army. The enemy also activated all of its dormant agents simultaneously, many of which were occupying prominent positions in some of the most important organizations. Deceived and confused, their members clashed openly with each other, completely ignoring the true menace that was looming over the world. The event reached such magnitude that even the future Emperor Elijah Giovanni decided to take part in it. He and Eliane went along with a select group of agents to Astaroth's hellish dimension, where they could see a shadow of their true enemy. And that was the place wherein Eliane gave him a name. Baal, which in the old language means the master. The entity wasn't material at all. It was like a living gate to hell. It represented something infinitely more terrible than the dimensions where the greater demons dwelled. It was a gathering for the residual energies of existence, born from the darkest part of every soul and nurtured by dead gods. A true hell like no being could ever dream. And it was the conscience of mankind which gave it its own will. The first encounter between Baal and Elijah ended with the destruction of Astaroth's dimension, which fell apart as a result of the energies that the ultimate messenger had drained from it. But neither Eliane nor the future Emperor could do anything to damage Baal, which escaped from the reality to continue with its plans. That was just a dark omen of the confrontation that was about to begin. However, no one could imagine yet the true objective of Baal. Its mobs attacked sacred and wicked places equally, destroying holy and unholy beings without apparent connection. And no matter how much they tried to stop the ultimate messenger, none seemed to be able to damage it. For every creature bonded to Baal who fell, 100 of even more powerful ones rose from its entrails. The conflict reached the peak in the sacred city of Kemi, where fate reunited a great number of powerful entities along with Elijah, Elianai, and the best High Inquisitors, against an unlimited host of demons. The clash ended with the total destruction of the city, but even in such failure there was also some victory. Elianai, who shared a connection with the entity, could sense its intentions the moment it extended its shadow over the ruins of Kemi. Baal sought to craft itself a physical form, so it would manifest in the world, something that would allow it to fuse with existence itself and turn everything into a real hell. For that, Baal had to prepare the world by liberating enough demonic energy and consuming the sacred places which were anathema to its very nature. Ironically, the destruction of its own agents only empowered Baal even further. Thus, with each victory or defeat, Baal was closer to becoming material. And thanks to the energy generated by the destruction of Kemi, the living hell was finally prepared. Alright, last one. The 27th of September of the year 481, Baal created a vortex in the Four Seasons Shrine, where it began to accumulate all the darkest memories of mankind. With barely enough time to stop it, Elijah desperately gathered an uneven group formed by the greatest heroes and darkest monsters, and travelled to the entrails of reality. At a great cost, and after being forced to destroy his now corrupted former mentor Draga, the future emperor managed to arrive at the entity's core, the heart of evil itself. However, not even Elijah, the heir to the line of the unnatural Giovanni dynasty, could hope to win that fight without paying the greatest price. Elianai, who was always at his side, foreshadowed that the man she loved was destined to die there. Desperate, in the very moment when the future emperor was about to destroy Baal's immature form, using the divine sword Angelus, the saint protected him with her body from the entity, allowing him to deal the final blow to the heart of hell. Although the essence of Baal managed to survive, the existential damage suffered at Elijah's hand, added to the supernatural seals imposed over it by Elianai's blood, mixed with a representative of those who dwelled in the dark. And that's how the greatest secret war came to an end, even if the price of the victory was greater than Elijah had ever wished. Scary. Alright, we've got a prisoner free. Which means going back through the death traps. I hate death traps. Let's go up this way. We'll have less death traps to go through if I go up this way. Nyong. Stop breaking shit. Yes, I am telling myself off. Wrong door. Wrong door. Boom. Actually, Frick, my theory is that Ergo might actually be one of Baal's fragments, just doesn't realise it. After all, he is power. Where that power comes from, or where Ergo himself comes from, is, to the best of my knowledge, unknown. Nope, wrong way. I get all turned around. Irritating.
I am the one who devours everything. The one who stands over creation itself. I am the power.
Ah! That's how you open that. By freeing all of them. Purple thing! Gimme! Ooh, fancy stuff. At least I assume it's fancy. Alrighty. I need to check my item stock. I could do with more. So let's go stock up. Actually, that reminds me.
That is it. Now, hold it in your hand. I thank you for what you have done.
That was the red gem from the shrine.
This place is not my...
Nope, nothing new from you. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Buy items. There we go. Buy weapons. Do you have anything that is an improvement? I'll take that one.
Foolish entities. It is done. I am complete. Come if you dare. Face unlimited power.
I'm thinking no. Because honestly, I can't beat that guy. Believe me, I've tried. Shit, where's the... There. We're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna go right to the top. One, two, three, four. This place again. Looks a little different. A little bit bright.
What was that thing?
What thing? Well, whatever. Let's explore a little. Sealed? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yay! Bella's seal means more items. Is that Ergo? Hidden room. Stairs leading up, but I'm not sure how to open them. Stairs leading down. Oh, hello. Stairs leading up. Ooh, throne room. Aegis. And now watch as things try to kill me on my way down. Or not. That was a bit anticlimactic. Interesting. Bit bright.
This place, it's different from the others. I can feel it.
No strange world around us. No fragments of memory this time.
Nope, just a monument that's going to start shooting at us in a moment. Like so. Ow. Dead.
This plane.
No.
What I need to do is reach that monument. Got me. Ow. Bingo!
Ergo?
What?
Stop.
Which part?
Both of you. Never go back to that room. Do you understand me?
What was that?
Just do what I say. My power is almost depleted, and I can't take you out again. If you go in there, there will be no happy ending for either of you.
Ooh, a new report. Oh, wrong button. Ooh, we have all of the Ergo Mundus reports now. Oh well, time for another reading session. The war in the shadow against the messenger Ergo Mundus has been one of the strangest of the conflicts. Since even if it is true that it could have been the greatest of the wars, it was stopped before it could reach its peak. The mysterious entity known as Ergo Mundus appeared around the year 552. Nobody knew from where he came, and nobody would ever know. It was a whimsical, egotistical, arrogant, and rowdy creature, whose colossal ego was surpassed only by his immeasurable supernatural power. Apparently, he didn't know or care about the order of the world, and he didn't hesitate in showing his inhuman nature or his monstrous capabilities openly. Above all else, he liked challenges, and he hated to be told that he couldn't do something. In fact, it was a mere unfortunate comment that caused the start of the conflict. Although it's known that he wandered aimlessly through the world for months, his first relevant action was to walk into the great city of Magda in broad daylight and go to the Imperial Castle because, according to him, it looked like it was the only acceptable place to rest. On his way, he effortlessly stomped half of the city's army, only to end up sleeping in the private chambers of the monarch. Oh dear. With the kingdom in turmoil, the presence of the messenger immediately drew the attention of the Empire, who quickly gathered a group of High Inquisitors to destroy such threats. Ergo easily crushed them, enjoying the fight and the chance to loosen up a little with the exercise. But the problem took a completely different turn, when one of the High Inquisitors who was lying at his feet warned the messenger that even if he had defeated them, they served a power 1,000 times greater than him. Something that Ergo could never hope to overcome. The Holy Sacred Empire. 3 guesses what he shouldn't have just said. Those words would trigger what could have been the worst of the tragedies, because the messenger took them as a personal challenge. What the hell? Words! Openly and carelessly, Ergo searched for powerful entities and forced them to submit to him with the objective of gathering a small but extremely effective army, which would be joined by many supernatural beings who saw the creature as their savior. Thus a series of clashes began between the Imperial agents and Ergo, all, without a single exception, ended with the victory of the latter. Having fun with the challenge, the entity sent a declaration to the Emperor himself. In 3 months, the whole world would be in his power. Before that could occur, perhaps by fortuity of fate, the power of Ergo caused the awakening of Eliani, who had remained in coma for decades since the end of the last secret war. The Saint perceived a massive danger from the new messenger, but she also felt that his essence was far less dark than her previous enemy. Acting all by herself and without support from the church or Nathaniel, the Saint decided to meet with him to try, in vain, to make the messenger reconsider his plans. Ergo, amused, explained to Eliani that he didn't have any intentions of causing unnecessary harm to the world, but nothing could prevent him from claiming the throne and stomping it with his victorious foot. If they wanted to avoid unnecessary damages, the Empire had to admit his supremacy. The problem, however, was escalating into something much greater than the mere recognition of Ergo's power. Even unintentionally, the messenger was becoming some kind of dark messiah in the eyes of supernatural beings. A savior for some who would allow them to rise again, and for others the embodiment of the ultimate monster, the herald of mankind's destruction. Although Ergo cared very little for such things, Ellie and I realized that, with enough time, his mere existence would initiate a war between mankind and those who hide in the shadows. A conflict that would reignite the flames of hatred, causing the death of countless innocents. Ergo had to be eliminated as soon as possible, before he was ready to march against the capital. Conventional soldiers and weapons would be completely useless against the messenger, so in order to stop him, the Saint gathered a unique army. For the first and only time in history, all the Inquisitors in the world gathered with the other forces of mankind. And leading such a force was Gad Giovanni himself, the son of Emperor Elijah. A week before the announced deadline was fulfilled, Ellie and I appealed to Ergo's pride to lure him to a battleground designed by her on Tol Rocco's island, where an existential void almost completely nullified all the supernatural powers, even those of a creature like him. Ergo knew it was a trap, but even so he didn't doubt himself for even a single moment, and entered into the heart of the island. Like a child who only wanted to show his strength to the world, he needed to prove that his victory was absolute. However, this time, his egotism would be his ruin. Ellie and I pointed all the supernatural protections on him, using her own power to stop the messenger for a few seconds and force his body to lose coherency. This weakened him enough to allow Emperor Gad, the Lord of Toloroko, and the Supreme Inquisitor, I have no idea how to pronounce that, Ezekiram, to destroy his physical shape. But the saint knew that Urgo's power was such that it was impossible to completely eliminate him. His body was little more than a physical manifestation of his presence, and even if it was destroyed, it was only a matter of time before he reincarnated again in a new body, as powerful as the previous one. Maybe even more so. Aware of this, Ellie and I had crafted a meticulous plan that would allow her to achieve a complete victory. At the same instant in which he was destroyed, the still confused soul of Urgo was manipulated to enter into Le Grimoire, the Book of the Void, an arcane tome with enough existential power to contain his soul. Thus, that book, which had been expressly modified with the mightiest seals and containment systems, became the prison of the messenger, a jail of paper, leather, and metal to his immortal essence. The disappearance of Ergo meant the end of his army, since without the key figure of their leader to unite them, the entities quickly dispersed, thus ending the conflict of the Dark Messiah. Interesting. So, I'm going to follow Ellie and I's directions and not go back into that room, because I know what happens if I do. Got anything interesting to say?
As soon as I find something.
Okay. Trying to remember which way around this goes. Fuck it. I'll go up here. Boing. Indeed.
Welcome back, my child. You have done well. I'm proud of you. I always have been.
Thank you, my lord.
You have always carried the weight of a sin you didn't commit. Something that was imposed on you by chance. But here you are now. Your work is almost done. There is only one thing left for you to do. We know who the last messenger is. We always knew the creature which stands on top of Arcane, the one destined to rule the tower and destroy the world. That calamity was here from the very beginning. He is the final enemy that you must face, the last thing you will have to destroy. You know what it is. It is something that has been with you for your whole life.
My lord, what are you asking of me?
I am asking you to save us all. I am asking you to destroy the ultimate monster that could annihilate the world. You are not a child anymore. You know what I mean. Open the door to the last floor. Do what must be done.
You know what he's asking, don't you?
I think he wants me to go into the room that Ellie and I just pulled me out of. But I'm not gonna.
As soon as I...
What I am going to do, though, is go into the portal room. Hell no, Ergo's cool. We're going here. To a familiar place. Slightly different color hue to this place this time. Maybe because we're here willingly? I don't know. But it's blue. I like blue. I like red more, but I like blue. Purple thing! Life soul. This may end up being a shorter stream than usual. We'll see. Hey, look! I think that's the Biblos. The book that was stolen way back in the beginning.
Messenger.
So, you two are finally here. You took your time.
We have many questions for you.
But I have no answers for you anymore. You won't obtain your fake salvation. Playtime is over. I won't hold back anymore. This is the hand of death itself. Everything that faces me will die. Come, there will be no interruptions this time. Let's end your story, once and for all.
Whoa! Fuck. He just two-shot me, didn't he? Let's not have a repeat of that.
Messenger.
This is the end. This is the end.
Nini. Yes, I went with the bunny skin.
Become just a memory.
Damn it. Casting time too long. Never mind that then. No, out of range. Uh-oh, he's up there now. Three at once? No fair. He walked into it. He's stupid. Too close. Okay, he can't be launched.
This is the end.
Walked into it, you stupid.
This is the end. This is the end.
Walked into it. Ow!
This is the end. I summon you. This is the end.
He charged into that one.
This is the end.
Missed. Ow. Be nice if I had time to buff, but I don't.
This is the end. This is the end.
Uh-oh. He's up there again. Timing on those dodges is so damn tight.
Become just a memory.
Hell yeah, got it off. Suck shit. Not enough MP. Crap. Ooh, that was lucky.
This is the end.
You go boom.
This is the end.
Oh crap. Shit, I've only got fragments.
This is the end. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end.
Almost got him. Got him!
That was a close one. Congratulations. Not many entities have been able to push me as far as you have.
This is the end, Messenger. Whatever it was you were trying to do, it ends here and now. Just tell me something. What did you want to achieve? Was it the prophecy of Grimoire? Is that why you did all of this?
So you really don't know anything. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that you are mistaken. Your prophecy is a mere legend just trying to stop it.
Then who?
Nathaniel, your own order.
Honestly, couldn't you have thought of a better lie?
Believe what you want, but it's the truth. This whole place, arcane as you call it, is part of an ancient sentient being which was sealed ages ago. Baal, the Gate of Memories. 7 centuries ago, mankind and those like me who dwell in the darkness fought together against it in a desperate attempt to save us all. Months ago, Romeo Exet rebuilt this place and prepared it to hold a unique ritual. He needed many components to make it possible, but thanks to your order, he obtained them all.
How do you know all of this?
I, who was among those who fought Baal in the past, was attacked by your order. A part of myself was necessary to undo the seal. Nathaniel failed to destroy me, but during the fight, the one you called Lady was able to escape with some of my blood. They needed Elianize too, but since it was impossible for them to obtain it, the Order used her sister's blood, which was inside the Biblos. I guessed what could be happening, but I arrived too late to stop the summoning ritual, and like both of you, I ended up trapped inside this labyrinth of memories. But don't be mistaken, I am just an uninvited guest in this story. Everything has been orchestrated just for you two. All this time I was trying to reach the foundation of Arcane to stop Baal before he could awaken. I merely destroyed the other messengers to prevent you from becoming too powerful. At first, I thought that you were cooperating with him all along, but it seems that you and Ergo were just unwitting pawns in his plan. Very important ones, I think.
Nonsense. If what you're saying is true, tell me why Lord Romeo Exet, the Supreme Inquisitor, would do such a thing.
I am not the one you should ask.
So I must believe you are trying to help?
Not all who live in the darkness are the monsters you have been told about. Many of us lived among humanity for a long time, hidden among you. However, it doesn't matter if you're human or a creature of darkness. If no one does anything, we are all doomed.
You have already said too much, creature.
Guess who?
You? I saw you die.
I am sorry, child. Everything is much more complex than you think. Right now, I need to take this. See you around.
Damn. What is going on?
We both know that there's only one person who can answer you now.
I'll just borrow that sword. Hey, buddy, you okay?
How is he?
I'm not sure. The damage is critical, but I don't know how to treat him.
He's a tough one. We can tell from first-hand experience. If anyone can survive this, it's him.
Well, we leveled, so let's go sort that out, shall we? Damn it, I want to increase the casting speed, but it won't let me. I'm not high enough level. Poo. Which fool, frick? Ah. There's a thought. How the balls do I get out of here? Ah, whoops. Like that, I guess. Through the gate. Lady Ellie and I, we need to talk.
Romeo was behind all of this? If that's true, everything makes sense. My blood was one of the things that were used to seal Baal, and was necessary to awaken it. That book, the Byblos, it was not important. Only the blood that my sister used to write the prophecy, as a proxy of my own. That's why I was summoned here, and why I am linked with this place. But why? I know him. I watched him as he grew up.
I can't believe it yet. I need to talk with Romeo.
I guess both of us need answers. Go to him.
Got anything to say, Ergo? Nothing? Pooh, you suck. Well, that depends, Frictor. Oh. On which ending you want me to go for? Let's go talk to Romeo. Yeah, that'd be nice. But I'm seeing another number in the viewer list, so maybe we do.
What are you doing here, Bearer of Calamities? You know your orders.
My lord, I know what this tower is. I know you and Lady summoned this place using the blood of Grimoire and trapped us within.
Impressive. I would ask how you were able to discover this, but I suppose such a question is irrelevant.
He doesn't even bother to deny it.
You don't deny it?
Why should I? I don't have anything that I should be ashamed of. Besides, you already know everything, don't you?
I know many things, yes. But there's one thing I don't know yet. Something that I really need to ask you. Why?
It was for the world. It always was. Gaia is on the brink of war. A fratricidal confrontation that we won't be able to stop. All our attempts to reach a peaceful resolution have failed. We called ourselves guardians and protectors of humanity for so long. And now, we can't do anything. Millions will die. It's so ironic that sometimes it makes me want to cry. But I understood. Humanity needs something that unites all of us. An enemy that makes everyone, regardless of their nationality, race, or creed, stand together towards a common goal. A real monster. But it couldn't be just anyone. It had to be a dreadful monster, an unlimited and unstoppable creature that would make darkness itself rise with him.
Sound familiar?
However, we couldn't simply release something like that in the world. We needed the ability to control it, limit the destruction that it could cause. An unstoppable monster that we could stop. And there you were, Ergo. I gathered those who shared my vision. I explained what we should do, and they decided to follow me of their own accord. I didn't include you, dear child, because I feared that your faith in humanity could tarnish your perspective, and if you refused, Ergo would know our intentions, and everything we were building would collapse. But the Calamity, limited by the seal system created by Alienai, could not yet serve our plans. Everything was orchestrated behind Nathaniel, using the myth of Harael Grimoire's prophecy to hide our intentions. I chose Lady to be your successor, the last bearer of calamities, something she was delighted to do if she could free you from the weight of Ergo's curse. The Byblos, written with the blood of Alienai's sister, was all we needed to invoke Arcane and partially awaken what was slumbering inside. In the past, this place was used to seal the greatest evil, one that surpassed all others. Even you, Ergo, are nothing more than a fragmented shadow which emerged after its fall. Baal, the gate of hell, an entity born from the darkness that is hidden in the core of humanity and nourished by the essence of dead gods. Everything. The cost was higher than anyone would have thought, but finally, diminished and weakened, Baal was sealed forever. It is arcane. All that you have found in your path are but shadows of those it has touched, scattered fragments of its power that you had to claim, so that you could recover all your strength, breaking Alienai's seals and replacing them with stronger and easier to handle chains. That's what you've been doing, absorbing fragments of Baal's power to become the ultimate monster, our monster. Unfortunately, there have been complications. Somehow, one of the real messengers discovered our plan and came to stop us, and even Alienai herself was invoked by our ritual and became an impediment. But in the end, all is ready. Now you know everything. What has begun can't be stopped. You need to finish the ritual, and therefore create hope for humanity. If you don't listen to me, the whole world will descend into a war you cannot even dream. And all that pain, death, and destruction will lead to the return of Baal. Now leave this room, climb to the top of the tower, and do what you know you should do.
So, that room Elena kicked me out of earlier. If I go back in there, I can open all of Urgo's seals. Fight him, beat him, and get an ending. That's if I choose to obey Romeo. Or, I can choose to oppose him, in which case it's boss fight time! What'll it be, guys? Do I oppose? Or do I obey? Gotcha. But before we begin, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid is Romeo's plan? Personally, I'm thinking about a 9, 9.5. He didn't wake the thing up fully, so he doesn't get a 10 on this from me. What do you think, Frick? Opposition confirmed.
So, this is your choice then. I am sorry. You will be a necessary sacrifice. One of many. Lady, take the book and complete the ritual.
Yes, my lord. Hello, little girl. Did you miss me?
Lady.
I'm sorry, child. I really am sorry. I truly tried to spare you from this. But sometimes fate can make us do things that we don't want to do.
I'm glad that you're alive.
You shouldn't be. I have all the power that the Byblos has absorbed from Urgo. I am far more powerful than you now. I'm the bearer of calamities.
Nope. That looks familiar. Here's mine. Her health is dropping fast. Hello. Goodbye. Where'd you go?
Become just a memory. Become just a memory.
Damn it.
Become just a memory.
Where'd she go? Boom!
Enough of this. I should have known that you couldn't win against the Calamity.
No, my lord,
I said enough. I'll take care of it from now on.
Be prepared. Here he comes.
I am the Word. I am the Savior. My hand will bring the salvation, and those who stand against me stand against the world.
Arrogant
Get
prick.
ready. Romeo Exet, the Supreme Inquisitor, will face you.
Now we're in a boss fight. Yes, there is a reason I'm not attacking.
This is the end.
Too far out of range. You just had to make a Yu-Gi-Oh joke, didn't you?
Become just a memory.
Damn it.
Become just a memory.
Naturally.
Become just a memory.
There we go. You didn't like that. I missed. What the balls? Is he in range? Nope.
This is the end.
How about now? Nope. Missed again.
This is the end.
Fast little fucker, isn't he? Just gotta whittle him down. Right, she's there now and she's healing him. Where'd she go? I lost her. No, she's ducked out of the fight. I don't know what that means, Richter.
This is the end.
No, I know that part. I mean the trifecta bit.
With the light.
Whoa! Crap. That hurt. That hurt a lot.
With the lights.
Ah.
Here with the lights.
I keep doing that. I'm used to it.
Become just a memory.
I wish he would.
Here with the lights.
Become just a memory.
Be gone.
Crap, I've only got bottom tier healing items left.
I summon you, Azrael.
Thank you. Crap, she's back. And I'm dead.
What are you doing? It was for the world. So.
Yeah, it takes too long, unfortunately. Missed. What the hell? I suck.
What are you doing here? It was. So.
Alright. That's the way it's gonna be. Oh! I forgot I had that. Use it. Combat damage, magic damage, recover, defense, huge amount of mana recovery. Nothing in the way of magic defense, okay. We'll use the armor core then. Bitch. Where'd she go? There she is. There we go. That takes care of her.
Enough of this.
Agreed.
This is the end.
Too far away.
This
Come on.
is the end.
There we go.
Become just a memory.
Ha! I got it off. Sweet.
Become just a memory.
Not that time. Who said you could dodge, huh? Dodging's my shtick. Get your own. Defense has dropped again. I can see this becoming a bit of an issue. Right, 7 life fragments and 1 life soul left. Let's see how he likes this.
Become just a memory.
Damn it.
This is the end.
Where is she?
This is the end.
Those defense items really don't last long, do they?
Become just a memory.
Ha! Just in time! Suck on that.
Become just a memory. Become just a memory.
Futile.
I'll be the judge of that.
Here with the lights.
Maybe I don't want to.
This is the end.
Really? He was right there.
This is the end.
I think I hit him.
Here with the
Whoops.
lights.
Can't touch this. Do 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 do.
Become just a memory. Become just a memory.
Ow. Changing my camera view right as I'm trying to dodge, not fair.
This is the end.
Here with the lights.
fight for a little more.
Become just a memory.
Here with the lights.
Don't wanna. Also, you're a dick.
Here with the lights.
Ow.
Become just a memory.
Crap.
Here with the lights.
I am clean out of healing items. Start popping every defensive item I have.
Become just a memory.
Here with the lights.
You suck, Romeo.
Here with the lights. Here with the lights. Here with the lights.
Damn it. Okay. Got my item stock back. Alright. I'm going to switch Rays of Power for Void of Life because it's a quick cast. I don't need to go back to fill up, thankfully. I'm going to replace Asriel's Blessing with Gabriel's Gift of Life. It's a slow cast, but maybe if I'm lucky I'll be able to get it out. No, leave that one as Light Holocaust and replace Earth Raising with Arcane Summon. That'll mean I don't need to combo to get it.
Gabriel, give me life.
What are you doing? It was... So...
Can't catch me! I ballsed that up, didn't I?
I summon you, Azrael.
What are you doing here, Bearer
No,
of
no,
Calamities?
no! Damn it.
Milo.
It was for the
I was
world.
trying to switch, not... Oh well.
So...
You didn't have to.
Become just a man.
Fucking homing attacks. Murder!
I summon you, Azrael. Gabriel, give me life.
Somebody's mad. And it's not me.
What are you doing here? It was... So...
So you noticed. Oh?
Become just a memory.
She didn't like that.
Become just a
Oops.
memory. Become just a memory.
Mine's faster. Bang.
Enough of this.
What the? Is it kind of bad I want to beat my head against a wall now? Alright, do my setup.
I summon you, Azrael. Gabriel, give me life.
And replace that with that. That with that. Void of Life is a life drain skill, that's why I keep switching over to it.
What are you doing here?
Oppose.
Become just a memory. Become just a memory. Gabriel, give me life. life.
Futile. Futile.
Damn it, she's at it again. There she is.
Here with the lights.
Don't wanna. Wait, Red Lady, you wanna make me stop healing the bastard? Thank you.
Gabriel, give me life. Gabriel, give me life. Become just a memory.
Did he just block them all? Son of a bitch. Did I just hit him from all the way over there?
Be gone.
Become just a memory.
Nope.
Become just a memory. Gabriel, give me life. This is the end.
Here with the
Just a
lights.
memory.
Bad timing.
Become just a memory.
Here with the lights. Here with the lights. Here with the lights.
Gabriel, give me life. Gabriel, give me life. Become just a memory. Become just a memory.
Fuck, she's back. fragment isn't going to be enough. Going to need to use the anima.
Be gone!
Gabriel, give me life.
Here with the lights.
Become just a memory.
Don't wanna.
This is the end.
Here with the lights.
Apparently.
Gabriel, give me life.
Here with the lights.
Damn it, she's back again.
Here with the lights.
Damn it! I was doing so well too.
I summon you, Azrael. Gabriel, give me life.
No, you're fine, man.
What are you doing?
It's not your
here,
fault.
bearer? It was for the. So
Gabriel, give me life.
What the? Damn it. I'm not doing well here.
Azrael. Gabriel, give me life.
I will beat him.
What are you doing? So...
Let's not get that drastic. I've only got the one controller and I don't want to break it. I wish I could do that. Ah. That sound when I take her down is really too loud.
Gabriel, give me life. Gabriel, give me life.
How's that for a perfect dodge? Just for a second there, I thought for sure the hitbox was going to get me, but no. Where is she? Where are you, bitch? There you are. Piss off. Thank you.
Gabriel, give me life. Become just a memory.
Here with the lights.
It'd be funny if I could get him to stab himself with his own swords. But I don't think I can.
Gabriel, give me life.
Disappear with the lights. Disappear with the lights. Disappear with the lights.
Don't wanna. When are you gonna get that through your thick skull, buddy boy? Come on. Lose the
Here
swords.
with the lights.
He's persistent, isn't he? Then so am I.
Become just a
Here
memory.
with the lights.
Crap. I hate this guy. Starting to see why Ergo hates this guy.
Here with the lights.
That was close.
Gone.
Missed me. No, no. She's back again. Jeez, he's getting stab happy. Oh, come on! Right as I took Red Lady out of the fight for good,
That is an excellent point. I mean, I don't think he actually considers her his girlfriend, but... Oh, maybe.
What are you doing here? So...
I'm doing very badly.
Gabriel, give me life. Gabriel, give me life.
Be gone!
No. Come on, lose the swords. Thank you. Damn it, too aggressive.
I summon you, Azrael. Gabriel, give me life.
Wait, that's got health regen? I'm leaving that. Up my magic defense? What about you? Nope, leaving that one on. Health regeneration? Yes, please.
What are you doing here, bearer of calamities? So...
MP.
Gabriel, give me life. Gabriel, give me life.
Futile. Futile.
This is the end.
The bitch is back. Did I say you could heal him? Huh?
Gabriel, give me life. Become just a memory.
Boom! You didn't like that.
This is the end.
Missed me.
Futile. Disappear with the lights. Disappear with the lights.
Looks like she's retreated. Good.
Become just a memory.
Oh yeah. Don't wanna.
Become just a memory.
Here with
Of course he puts his fiery shield up right as Arcane Summon's supposed to hit.
Give me life. Gabriel, give me life. Gabriel, give me life.
here with the lights.
Indeed.
Here with the lights.
Damn it! Almost.
I summon you, Azrael. Gabriel, give me life.
No, wrong one. You're supposed to be Gabriel's. That one's supposed to be Arcane. Hell no, this guy's pissed me off now.
What are you doing here? So...
I'm gonna kill him. There's the thought. I'm going to swap Light Holocaust and Claw Strike.
This is the end.
Ah, there I am. Couldn't see myself for a second. No fair.
Gabriel, give me light. Gabriel, give me light. This is the end. This is the end.
Oh, come on, right as I was healing. Fuck.
I summon you. Azrael.
This is starting to get depressing.
Gabriel, give me life.
I should be able to do this, damn it.
What are you doing here, So...
Unfortunately, the other bosses aren't much different in the way of difficulty. If anything, they're actually a little harder. Just because of the way the fight works. Boom! For once, aggression was the way to go.
This is the end. Gabriel, give me light. become just a memory.
Just a second too slow. Hello, bitch. Where'd you go? There you are. Die, bitch, die!
This is the end.
I'll take her out of the picture for a moment.
Gabriel, give me life. Gabriel, give me life. Become just a memory.
Here with
Crap.
the lights.
That was close.
Here
Whoa.
with the lights.
He's a big pyromaniac at the moment, isn't he?
Here
Good
with
grief,
the
3 in a
lights.
row?
Here with the lights.
Sorry, I don't get that reference.
Futile. Futile.
Here with the lights.
Oh, that was close. Excuse me.
Here with the lights.
I think I singed her eyebrows. Queen bitch is at it again.
This is the end.
Disappear with the lights. Disappear with the lights.
There we go.
Here with the lights.
Be gone.
Become just a memory.
Just got that cast off in time.
Become just a memory.
That was perfect.
Here with the lights.
Give me life. Gabriel, give me life.
What are you laughing about, bitch? I just took you out of the fight for good.
Here with the lights.
I might have him this time. That was too close. He is really stab happy right now, isn't he?
Here with the lights.
While I'm at it.
Here with the lights. Here with the lights. Futile.
Crap. I'm gonna have to be careful for a bit.
Here with the lights.
right.
Got me! Damn it! Fuck it. We're gonna back off for a bit. Because clearly, I need to prepare some more. So I'm not really sure what else I can do at this point, aside from go and do some grinding. Which I think you lot would all prefer I do off screen. I'm at the maximum possible healing items. These two both give... Oh, no they don't. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some XP grinding, which, for the sake of not being boringly repetitive, which I've probably already hit that mark, but I'd rather not continue it, I will do off screen. So yeah. Let's call it there for the time being. Well, thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, leave us a like, comment, all that fun stuff. Obviously, this is for the folks on YouTube. I will see you Tuesday for more Reciteer. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day.